Madison city crews are also preparing for this challenging overnight storm with a mix of rain, sleet and snow expected to make roads slick by the morning. What Brian was talking about. WMTV's Shayna Najawan spoke with the city about what drivers should expect heading into tomorrow. Shayna.
Cameron, City of Madison crews have been out treating roads since this afternoon, and officials say this late season storm is a little different from most. Crews started salting main roads around 3 this afternoon as heavy precipitation moved through the area. The city says about 3 dozen trucks are currently working salt routes, covering nearly 800 miles of traffic lanes. By midnight, that number is expected to increase as winds pick up and more snow moves in. Officials say the mix of sleet, rain and snow could create a slippery layer of roads overnight, making Monday morning's commute a challenge.
Around midnight, we're going to have about 48 trucks out, so it's a fresh deployment of 36 plus about 12 extras because we were expecting higher winds throughout the night, and so we have a few extra on in case we see any blowing or drifting issues, especially on some of those streets that are along open areas like farmlands and stuff like that.
City officials say they'll decide later tonight whether a full citywide plowing will be needed. Live in studio, Shayna Najawan, WMTV 15 News.
Shayna, thank you. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation is urging people not to travel during the storm. They say across the majority of the state, road conditions are significantly impacted. Take a look here at 511 Wisconsin. You can see several major roads are completely or partially covered with snow, and several incidents have been reported. You can go to 511wi.gov to see the latest conditions if you need to travel tonight or tomorrow.